a 1997 Peterbilt. First of all, I'm going to start with the steering play, free play, and the truck. We got ourselves here a what is this? 18-inch steering wheel. So that's going to give us a 7 1/8 play max, 7 1/8 inch max for specification of free play of your steering wheel. I have my 2 marks here already. As you can maybe see, as you see right here, I had already marked them from my measurements earlier. You have the starting point to where you have your first line from where the travel stops, and that's here. Line it up with the blinker signal, which is where I got my first mark. And then the second mark is where it stops as well. And that's a mark here and here. We take our measurement with our ruler, and we have, almost 2.5 inches. So that's within the specifications of our steering wheel free play. So it's within specs. All right. So as I explained this, I have been airing up the truck to test the ride height, and we're going to measure from the back axle support arm to the center line of the tire. All right, so we're going to get out of the truck and we're going to go do our measurement. All right, since we took our free plate on our steering, we're going to take our air suspension. We have our bags filled up already, as you see. So we're taking a good real measurement from our body to our steering or to our tire. So we're going to take a measurement, 27.5, and we're going to measure from the center line again to the bottom, which is 18, and we're going to take 18, subtract it from 27, and that's within specs. It's about 8.75, and that's within specifications. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to further on with our inspection. We're going to check our tires. When we're checking our tires, we're checking for any damage on the outside. See cracking here. We're going to check our stems. Some will have cracking, metal could be bent and chipped and broken, and sometimes your nuts could be missing, worn, or cracked as well from being over tight. And we have a PSI on your tire here, but that's just for the tire. You need to check the manufacturer specifications for the vehicle you are working on for specific PSI levels for your tires. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and go with our further VMI inspection of our axles, rubber bushings, and other suspension parts. Alright, so now I'm going to check the tire pressure on the vehicle. Specifications on the vehicle and specific model is telling me that the PSI should be at 90 for front steering and 70 on the back. That is I'm told. So when you run and you're traveling in your vehicle, heat builds up because your tires get warm, and that will make your PSI go up as you're traveling. So I'm going to go ahead and check specifications. Alright. We're at 50 PSI, or 550 PSI. Big difference. 550 PSI. 85 PSI. 85, about 84 PSI. It's within specifications. should be alright. The whole vehicle checks out the same. Back should be the same in the front as well. So we're going to go ahead further with our inspection. Alright, so when we go further with our PMI inspection, we're checking our axles, bushings, supports, and the air suspension as well, checking for leaks and cracks. What you see up here with our air suspension, come over here, with our air inspection, we have crumbling of the rubber of our airbags here, which should be replaced. Our other one is brand new. And we're also checking our leaf spring supports. Stuff could be out of level, these could be weak, this could be disaligned, out of line, loose. Everything looks all right here. Our rubber is starting to crack in here. I don't know if you can get in there, but we got rubber cracking within our supports there. And this can cause a rough ride and cause it to even or uneven wear on tires as well. So we're going to be further on in our inspection. Alright, so we go a little further here. And we're headed in the flashlight here. Alright, we're going to inspect our front steering axle here, our pitman arm. Looks like this bushing was recently replaced. Looks alright. It's got a little crack right there. You can see it, a little crack. Which that's going to get worse over time and cause wear as well. So you would have to grease all these nipples in here and purge them of all the old grease. So we can go on to the other side here. Everything looks good. And you're checking your axle for any breaks, chips, scratches, dents, to weaken the metal and break your axle, and your leaf springs to be out of order as well. These look good. If these are out of line, you'll feel it, and you eventually will lose your leaf spring. This is Vinny McDonald, we are Jones Getzner, and this was basic PMI inspection for alignment of a heavy